So I have a friend who's going to sell his eBay account for 200 bucks. I will have 100% control over the account and will not profit share with him or anything. I live in the state of Georgia. What steps would you take if you were me to get the account fully set up, make myself responsible for all taxes, get it to 10K listings, and successfully make 1 to 3K gross profit per month? That's actually how the acquisition of eBay accounts happens, right? People sell their eBay businesses. If you go on flippa.com, you're going to see that eBay accounts or businesses do get sold. And the way they get sold is they just change the business. The second way of going about it would be getting an S corp and then changing the account into a multi-member entity and then keeping his friend as the primary contact. So that way the account is unlinked and the taxes go towards the S corp. So a lot of the guys in this group, right, we all come from like another private community. Chris is one of the guys that was part of that community. And like that community is like, they also share like a whole bunch of legit ways on how to make money online. And Rory and like Dan, like some of these big guys that are inside of a group, like they're all part of that group. You know what I mean? So just a little bit of background about who Chris is. So Mr. Hot Nichols.
Yeah, that's just
I love how he stamps it, Mr. Hot Nichols. So I have a friend who's going to sell his eBay account for 200 bucks. I will have 100% control over the account and will not profit share with him or anything. I live in the state of Georgia. What steps would you take if you were me to get the account fully set up, make myself responsible for all taxes, get it to 10K listings, and successfully make 1 to 3K gross profit per month? Very simply, get an S corp and then just change the account from whatever personal it is to an S corp and just keep him as the primary contact. Yeah. Let me know if that made sense.
I'm just writing it down for him. So yeah, they're gonna make an S corp single member.
Single member, or he can, or if he doesn't want to do that, he can just change it into a sole proprietor and just put in his information, and then there you go. Okay. You can run with that.
So you can either do S corp single member and then change it from a personal to a multi-member S corp.
Right. Like it's right now. I'm assuming the account is a personal account.
Yeah. Or right. he can just switch the info and the bank and everything to himself.
No, like you never do that because that's gonna like suspend the account or raise flags.
Okay.
Right.
So what was the second option?
So number one, it's either you make an S corp and then you keep him as keep his friend as the primary contact, so that way you have like an unlinked account, right?
Okay.
Or number two, you just change it into a business account as a sole proprietor and then put Mr. Hot Nichols as his information there. Which will give you go ahead.
No, I just want clarity on like the specifics. So, like right now it's like a personal account for a friend, but now he's going to change it into a business account and make himself.
So there's two ways to go about it. You can either change it into a sole proprietor and then put Chris's information. So then that'll be like fully in his control. His name, his address, and everything. And it's kind of similar to like just warming up an account, and then it's already an account that's warmed up. The second way of going about it would be getting an S corp and then changing the account into a multi-member entity, and then keeping his friend as the primary contact. So that way the account is unlinked and the taxes go towards the S corp.
All the broad stuff makes sense. It's just little things
Sammy,
like.
Sorry, can I ask something? Like, what if the person you're buying from already has a business account?
Let me get to that in a second. Let me
All right.
Yeah, so, just little things like, he's gonna want to switch the bank, right?
Right. So when you change it into a business account, it automatically forces you to enter a different bank account.
Cool. So okay, that's awesome. So that automatically triggers that. So he's going to switch to a business account, and it's either going to turn into an S corp or a sole prop, depending on what he wants.
Right. If he doesn't want to get the S corp, you can just make a sole prop and change it into his information.
But he's changing from the personal friend to a business, and that'll trigger everything, right? To change.
Right. Exactly.
Perfect. I'll send that to him.
Yeah. I think you asked. Merciful, what was your question?
Yeah, I'm asking because you said maybe you can do an S corp and have the person as primary contact. So
right,
that's for someone that doesn't have a seller account, right? But in this case, that someone has selling account already. Yeah.
Right. You can change from a sole proprietor into like an LLC as well. Like there's a change button that allows you to do that. Do you get what I mean? So you can change from business to different business. And that's actually
the reason why I said so is that just because my major account, which is the one that I tried not to use anymore because of the tax.
Mm-hmm.
So is it something I can do to have my wife's name, like, I mean, his own ID as a business escort?
Yeah, but you're in the UK, right?
Yeah.
So the account is probably so whose account are you trying to like change over to yours?
Like I want to change to mine because mine
and is the account
I can't use it.
Is the account like under a sole prop right now or a limited company?
No, sole proprietor.
Yeah, so then you can just you can update, you can press change on eBay, and then you can change it into a limited company, and then and then if it's and then you could put your own limited company details there.
Okay.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. And that's actually how the acquisition of eBay accounts happens, right? People sell their eBay businesses. If you go on flippa.com, you're going to see that eBay accounts or businesses do get sold. And the way they get sold is they just change the business. You know what I mean?
So just like because the reason why I want to abandon is that my name, I don't want to have my name under any form of tax, whatever, to get.
You don't want her name or your name?
My name. I don't want to have it under any tax, whatever, because I can't do anything like self-employed because of my own visa.
What about under a limited company? Because that's under a company now, right? How does that work?
But I still have to pay tax, right?
The company has to pay tax, but if you're not taking an income from it.
So if I'm not taking any income from it, because I have what's it called? Normal self task code, which I did for normal self-employed, but I haven't done anything on it. So the only thing is the government doesn't want you to make money from elsewhere where you were sponsored from.
Yeah. And what about your wife though?
Yeah. She can do anything. That is why I'm asking if I can change.
Yes. Then that's what I would do. I would like make my wife make a limited company and then take over whatever accounts that I had.
Right.
In the UK.
Right. So if I want to go about it, please, I'll make contact to you. I'll reach out to you.
Yeah, sure. Sure. I think a great person to reach out to also would be Ray, because Ray is also like selling inside the UK, and he's probably like he's in contact with all of the other
yeah. Because you already understand what I'm trying to discuss better. That's why I said I'll reach out to you. But I'll try to explain to him too.
Yeah. Like I'm just talking about like the legal structures. Like if Ray doesn't know, then he probably knows somebody that does.
Right. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You bet.